There's no better way to start a new year than cleaning and unpacking. Every time I come home with luggage, it takes me a really long time to start unpacking and actually finish the whole process. That's really not ideal. Since I just came back from a trip, I need to unpack and my room's a mess. I thought to myself, it would be really nice to start the year, with clean room, clean clothes, create like this whole clean and fresh perspective so we can pick up from where we left off. Today we're actually gonna do it, and this is how I'm gonna start this year, by forcing myself to not procrastinate anymore. Okay, it's 2024. Things have not changed at all. Whenever we're close to New Year's, people just start making lists with goals and just planning to get their lives together. The feeling that on January 1st you're gonna wake up and everything's gonna be different. I don't really think I've ever been that type of person. Seriously. I get really overwhelmed. It makes me feel like it's a job, it's an obligation, and not something a good thing that I'm doing for myself. And also because I am the kind of person who hates creating expectations and basically just getting them destroyed. Even though I am very anxious, I am not the kind of person who plans planning something that's gonna happen in a year or two. I don't really like planning if it's very far ahead. It makes me really anxious. Thinking about the fact that I'm gonna create expectations over this just terrifies me. Sometimes you just have to go with your instinct. That's what I do. Sometimes it doesn't work. I've gotten really used to just having everything in my head. I feel like we talk a lot about very concrete things, getting this job or losing weight or learning a new language, something like that. It's something very concrete. Mostly I just think about the bigger picture. Of course I have dreams and stuff like that. There's a reason why I am focusing on YouTube and making videos and all that stuff. I'm not here just because I'm bored. I'm also a little bored because it's summer. I have nothing to do, but that's not the main reason. I'm a very impulsive person, so if I just try to stick to this one thing, I'm gonna explode. I know that different things are just gonna appear in front of me, so I'm just okay, universe, this is your problem now, you deal with it. Do whatever you want with it, I'll just stick to it. I just try to see the bigger picture. I wanted to do a New Year's themed video, just do a little 2023 recap, maybe talk about 2024, but I am not the kind of person who makes a lot of resolutions. So I was asking myself, like, what am I gonna put in this video? Like, what am I gonna do? I thought I wouldn't be able to like go through it and like really talk about it. But I was on Pinterest because that's basically all I do. I found this. It has 8 questions. What you think the ideal version of yourself is. Of course, in a realistic way. I don't know, I thought the whole idea was very interesting. It would be a way to talk to you guys a little bit about my way of making New Year's resolutions. I don't think I'm a person who treats people badly. She is definitely more patient. She doesn't lose her temper that easily. She puts an effort to reply to people on Instagram and WhatsApp because I literally ignore everyone. Replying to people makes me overwhelmed, okay? I'm sorry. Honestly, she's inspired by her own self. Whenever I'm in a bad place or going through something, I just always think about myself, things that I've been through, how I got through them. I'm strong. Like, I can do this. I've done this once. I can do it again. I've been very productive, especially since I started my YouTube channel. I've been filming a lot and editing a lot. That's basically studying because I'm in film school. So I became the person who I used to judge. The kid who studies during summer. I don't think it would change much. Like she still goes to the gym. She still does self-care. She puts more effort into reading. My ADHD it makes my life miserable, so I have a really hard time reading. That's basically it. When it comes to like free time, I wouldn't change much. Most things that I do are just things that are actually really good for me. Go to the gym every day, do like skincare every day. Whenever I have the time, I do like hair treatment, stuff like that. So it's just, I don't think I would change much. Proud of myself. My cat. I'm not even kidding. My cat is the love of my life. I love her. When I was in a really bad place, she was one of the reasons why I decided to stay. She is definitely the first thing I think about when I wake up. But after that, definitely my career. By the end of 2022, I was in a really bad place. I isolated myself. I spent like 6 months like barely leaving the house. I did not have a life. When my classes started, the people around me, they were adults. They had an adult lifestyle, and I didn't. I still felt like a kid in high school. I was like, I want this. Like, I deserve this. Until then, I thought that I wasn't capable. But I am. I know what I want to do with my life. I want to work in the film industry, take pictures and stuff like that. I don't want to be like really specific or like very concrete on like where and when, because like life is unpredictable and I hate that. I just know what I want to do and I just follow my instinct and I just follow my heart. So far, things are actually really working out for me. So what makes her excited to get up in the morning is her cat and the thought of working on her future. I had never seen this word before in my life, but I think I got it. She definitely has a lot more knowledge on cameras and video and editing and production and all that stuff because it's really hard. I only realized how tricky it was to like work with a camera when I started like taking it seriously. I've been taking pictures with cameras like mine for years now. Like I only started taking it more seriously, you know, like a year and a half ago. I'm currently fluent in 2 languages, Brazilian Portuguese and English. I speak Portuguese because I live in Brazil. I'm Brazilian. It's my first language. I've been speaking English since I was a kid. Everything I watch or read or listen to is in English, so it's something that I'm very used to, and I'm very proud of my English. She definitely puts more effort into learning Spanish. My Spanish is very basic. Few things that I learned in high school. I understand a lot more than I speak. It would be nice to improve my Spanish a little bit. She definitely wants some people to stay back in the old chapter. They will not be missed. I feel like negative thoughts and like self-destructive thoughts. I feel like she wants all that negativity to just stay back there. Last question. I feel like she would tell herself that she is strong. She can go through whatever she's going through, that it's not the end of the world, and she'll be fine. Set more boundaries. I feel like a totally different person now. This is the first time that I did this, and like in front of the camera. It actually worked quite well.